here with Holy Flag, and they'll let them introduce themselves. Very excited to go ahead again.
We're Holy Flag. Hi. We're also Holy Flag.
Tell me your names.
I'm Matt Schultz. I'm Graham Wall. Brian Butcher.
That last night was awesome, by the way.
Thanks.
So, how did you guys feel about it? How was it playing super late night?
It was fun. We've done it before. We played at 4 in the morning once in Spain, and we were all worried, and it turned out to be like the #1 best gig of our lives.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was mental. Last night was good.
It's good. They get that your energy, your enthusiasm going on. It's playing all night.
You go past tired, like you're exhausted at like 10 or 11, and then it just goes away. But the crowd helps.
So what's your inspiration for finding sound, finding stuff to set? So you just are constantly, how do you deal with that problem?
We live in a world of frequencies, wavelengths, manipulation of things. So it's like a godlike process. It's fun.
It's hard to say.
So tell us some of the things that you guys use to help.
I use drugs.
I use drugs. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't really,
He's just kidding.
no, I did.
Yeah. Mom drugs.
Yeah, we use like, stuff, yeah, Casios, things that make beats, and, you know, we don't program the beats, we kind of find things that aren't have beats programmed in them, that's part of the fun. It's kind of like maybe somebody would be sampling hip-hop, they go creating records, but instead we go to pawn shop, hopping for little toys and keyboards and things that already have beats in them, and we manipulate them with different effect pedals that are made for guitars, but we use them on these other things. And also with a mixer, you can take a line out of a mixer and run it back into the same mixer and produce feedback.
Yeah.
So we're using that, we're sculpting a lot of that feedback while beats are going through it, just to make a big wall of sound. It's really fun and cathartic.
Yeah. So how much of that is the live experience? How much does it change from like the tracks?
It changes a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. It changes every day.
Keeps it fun for us, interesting. You know, I don't think we don't necessarily want to be one of those bands that when you come see us live, it doesn't sound exactly like
Yeah.
CD.
Especially if you do it 200 times in a year.
Yeah.
It gets old.
Sure. Well, so what was your inspiration for getting all into this noise originally? Were you guys listening to like John Cage?
Yeah,
A little bit of
kinda.
everything. Yeah. It's kind of a way of experimenting with, you know, Brian and I were playing guitar in other bands and little music or whatever, and then, you know, this is a fun way of just being nuts in the other direction. There's always a time for ideas. Like sometimes it's about writing a song at home, but then sometimes it's about an idea. And I guess like you mentioned John Cage. People like that really inspire you because it's like, wow, this is so much more than just music. It's about ideas. And you know, sometimes you feel like everything's already been thought of, but still, I mean, we all have things to contribute. And I think with this band, it was less about taking inspiration from another melodics or for a different band that had a certain type of song. It was more about, well, let's try to use our minds and let's use ideas. And that's sort of what that comes first.
We're lucky to grow up in the bands that were sort of listening to a lot of experimental music, 40s and 50s. You hear that and it just sounds fresh to you when you're 14, and then you kind of dig deep into what they're doing and you realize there's like all these possibilities and things that people maybe not do that they do yet.
We're in nature too, right? We get the
You listen to
birds chirping.
in nature, you hear like it sounds like crazy electronic music, you know?
Sure. So what other bands right now, groups you guys respect on the noise from sound?
We played with Caribou last night. I love their records, and they're great guys. They're, you know, close to us, you know, in one way or another. I mean, we're from sort of the same area, and it's really cool for that level alone, regardless of the fact that they put out great records and that show last night was awesome. It was so exciting. Yeah. Three of the four. The one is, this guy's not from Canada.
Oh, nice. So, a bit of a different scene for you guys than the north and the east. How you guys had a good time?
I had a great time. I'm glad we
think
came.
about it.
We played or 3 years ago, actually, it was our first gig with actually with this lineup, with our bass player, and it was a little bit of it. Like you said, at that point, it seemed a little more like I'm not that familiar with this thing, but the disco business was super cool, and like they invited us to open for them on Halloween last year in Chicago. I don't know, like I think it's important not to close yourself off. It doesn't make sense. The world is a big place, and it's just another way of communication. Like you just like this and that, and you like this and that, but there's crossover. You know, when you get older, I think you realize that none of that shit matters. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a punk rocker, or these guys are just it's all the same. Really.
Yeah, you look back and you be like, what a great chance to get to play.
Yeah, we played a great gig. We had a super fun gig last night. People were going crazy.
People were going nuts. Yeah, there was a loud crowd.
You go to some show and you know, and there are a bunch of like dudes standing there too cool for school, like stiff as boards. That's no fun. I'd rather play people who want to dance.
Well, that's
dance
one
music.
thing that this festival has going for it.
Yeah.
Right.
That and sunburn.
That is awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us. Do you guys want to do any upcoming things you want to talk about?
Spoken word record, let's see.
Book sign tour. More gigs. New singles. Maybe like new releases in the fall.
Cool. How about your website?
Holyfuckmusic.com.
Holyfuckmusic.com.
Please don't go to holyfuck.com. That's a plug.
Don't go to holyfuck.com. It's a whole other thing.
They're imposters.
Yeah. It's actually more entertaining. Yeah, it's more fun. You might learn more actually on that.
Sure. Thanks for talking to us, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.